can you reduce the price by half for the building that you're working on right now? Actually, half the price is still kind of expensive. We'll do as you ordered then. We'll do just half.
Trouble Busters!
Bam, bam, tonk, tonk, brrr. All right, New York is now complete. It's our masterpiece. My name is Tom. I've been working in the construction industry for 20 years now. I'm currently working hard on a giant building, but there's something I've been concerned about lately. Walter, I'm not sure about these requests. You can handle that easily, can't you? No, you're pretty much telling us to make 1 + 1 100. Oh, okay. Well, Walter, the client, has always been making impossible demands. I've been telling myself that we're only conducting business here, however... Hey, you! What is it? I need to talk to you. Can you reduce the price by half for the building that you're working on right now? What? Actually, half the price is still kind of expensive. Why are you saying that so suddenly? That will be challenging. Why? We'll end up taking a huge loss considering the cost of this construction. We already started the construction too. Well, you guys aren't the only ones concerned about the cost. I did my research afterwards, but it seems like there are other vendors who would handle the same work for cheaper. So I'm thinking I'd rather pay the appropriate price. That's because each vendor has different levels of techniques. Do they? You would say that, but our technology... Well, I already made up my mind anyway. Hey! This is completely ridiculous. My employees' living is at stake. I tried my best to convince Walter after that, but we never came to an agreement. I'd like to continue a constructive business with your company, so think about it in the longer run. What longer run is he talking about? He's just giving a pretty talk. Ugh, what should I do? Because we still have this contract, we can't neglect it in the middle of the construction. Wait, hold on. I see. I get it. That's what I needed to do. I can't stand how he keeps making ridiculous demands and looking lightly at our technology. I'm not letting him get away with this. Trouble Busters! About what we talked about yesterday. We'll do as you ordered then. Oh, you finally understood, huh? That's good. We'll do just half. Ta-da! It's all complete. Boss, it looks actually good. This is the result of our hard effort. I'm sure Walter will be satisfied with this. All right, everyone, let's get out of here. Okay. This looks good. It's such a great deal I get to finish this building for just half the price. It's so easy to convince those guys. I'm just gonna keep watching until they complete the work. Hello, this is Walter. Walter! Mr. Kroger, may I help you? Is everything going okay with the construction of the building? Huh? Yes, it's been going well. Well, it looks like only half the work has been done, even at this time. What? Are you sure you can get it finished on time? Hold a second, that can't be true. Then why don't you confirm the site with your own eyes? Okay. Oh my goodness, only half of it is finished. At that time, the building looked like a godly figure, but now it's something that's making me feel hopeless. Where are the construction workers? Don't ask me. You're the one who's managing that process. You're right. Pardon me. So, is everything going to be okay? Yes, of course. Okay then. But we already have our schedule set in place, assuming that the building will complete on time. If it's going to be delayed... I know! I'll make sure to sort this out. Bam, bam, tonk, tonk. Boss, what are you making this time? I'm building Las Vegas now. I'm gonna build the entire USA. And no one could stop you. What on earth are you even thinking? What are you asking? Only half of the building is built. Yeah, that's right. What about the other half? What are you talking about? We're done with everything on our end. Huh? How dare you tell me that you're done building it when it looks like that? No, we decided to proceed with just half the price, so we've only done the appropriate amount of work for that. That wasn't what I meant. If you'd like us to handle the remaining work, please send us an additional estimate. You'd better cut out the joke. You're the one who's joking. You suddenly demanded the price be cut in half out of nowhere, and it's completely ridiculous. But that was... I don't want to hear any excuses. We've been proceeding accordingly to what we agreed on. So, what do you want to do? Okay, fine. How long will it take for you to complete the work if you resume now? I'd say it'll take about a month. That's too slow! I only have a week left before the deadline! Can't you finish it in the next 2 weeks, the latest? That's impossible! We can't finish the work in such a short time! What am I supposed to do then? I don't know. You should probably be honest and apologize to your client. I'm sure you'll be able to control the damage to a certain extent with that. Ugh. Also, we'll be billing you for the amount of work we've done. Goodbye. That bastard. Mr. Kroger, will you please consider... Huh? Impossible? Okay. Damn it. I couldn't negotiate to extend the deadline. This is bad. But hold on. In the first place, Tom, just wait and see. I'm coming in. Whoa, Walter. Who is the gentleman with you? My name is Kroger, and I was the one who ordered the building. Okay. Mr. Tom, I heard all about it. You neglected to continue the construction of the building after completing it halfway. That's right, and because of you, we're in huge trouble. You'd better be responsible for this. Responsible? Well, do you actually know why this is happening in the first place? Is it because of the differences in your opinions? I understand how you feel, but there are always minor hiccups when it comes to business. The construction price switched to half so suddenly. What? This is completely different from what we agreed on initially, and it's clearly not what was stated on the contract. Therefore, we decided to stop the construction after completing what we could do for half the price. Walter? Is that true? Yes, he's telling the truth. Then, Walter, this was your fault. However, he's also incorrect. What? Under contract, it stated that they would provide us the result of what was being ordered, right? That's only if you had paid the proper price. On the contract, it also states that the appropriate amount of work will be done for the reward, too. For example, if we were to finish the construction when you're only paying us half, we'd be breaching the contract. Isn't that so, Walter? Damn it! You took advantage of what's stated in the contract! In that case, this really wasn't Mr. Tom's fault. Besides, Walter, don't you think you're lacking ethical values? That's not true! I compared the price with the other vendors and realized that Tombo Constructions is clearly overcharging us. And you should have done that beforehand! You agreed to the price and you ordered it with him! That's all there is to it! But I wonder if Tombo's construction techniques are really worth the price they charge! Are you sure about that? I looked at the building that was halfway built, but it was some meticulous job done. I could see that they use techniques that are different from other vendors. I wouldn't be surprised if they were to charge an appropriate price for it. Thank you so much for the compliment. But that's only your perspective. I used to work in the construction industry, so I have the eyes to see the differences between the construction workers. I see. Aren't you taking the construction industry a bit too lightly? That's it. So can you stop blaming us in such a sloppy manner and admit to your fault? If I don't do anything, I'll really end up being responsible for this. I need to come up with something. Huh? How scary. Why's he laughing? You said you followed what was stated on the contract, right? Let me throw that right back at you. What do you mean by that? Upon business transaction, it's valid for us to change the transaction price. This time, the construction start date was on March 1st, whereas the actual start date was on March 20th. Are you saying that it was our fault? Yeah, in that case, wouldn't you be responsible for this matter? I'm not so sure about that matter, but that's true. As Walter stated, we started the construction late. Great, he admitted it. This turns the table. But that was caused because of you, Walter. What? Because you kept changing the specifications of the construction, we couldn't start the construction. You were also pushing back the meeting dates, too. You oftentimes ignored our communication, too. No matter how hard we tried to do our best, when you're being so sloppy with the matter, we had no choice but to delay the construction. If Mr. Tom is telling the truth, Walter, you would be at fault for this, too. What? Why are you assuming that this was my fault? How do you know he's not lying? Well, you can't assume that I'm telling a lie either. In that case, can you prove that we were at fault for the delay of the construction? Prove? We have the record of the construction start date, but I'm asking if you have that. Proof, huh? It's true. Most of what Walter and I discussed were over phone calls. If you can't prove it, it tells us who's telling the truth. But we have the email communication. Those writings won't suffice as proof. You have no idea. If we were to take a look at how long it took for you to respond to our emails, we could see the answer to this matter. Isn't that why we communicate by emails anyway? Well, let's go ahead and take a look. Even then, it's still true that you neglected the construction. You can't give excuses about that. In that case, isn't it your role to manage that matter? Huh? Until I reached out to you, you didn't even have the idea of the progression of the construction, which tells me a lot. If only you noticed it so much sooner, you could have done something about it. Well, and this was clearly caused from your sloppiness. Mr. Tom, I'll have Walter be responsible for the loss. Yes, thank you. I have no choice. I'll just handle those losses and prioritize finishing the building first and foremost. Okay, fine. We'll make sure to pay you right. I'll approve the extension of the deadline, so I don't mind letting you finish the work. You're saying that at this point? I know you wanted us to reinstate the business with us, so I absolutely refuse. Why? You said you were willing to finish the work as long as we paid the additional cost. Well, the other day I would have considered it. I was hoping that you would change your mindset. Then there's no problem. Yes, there is. You were trying to place the blame on me, and now you're telling me that you don't mind letting us finish the work? Just how much longer are you gonna underestimate us? But wouldn't you be troubled if you don't have a business partner? What are you talking about? Did you think you're our only client? Isn't that so? Walter, I've been asking myself so many questions after you said those things, and I truly realized that our technology isn't something cheap at all. So you already found a new client? That's right, so you don't have to worry about our business. So what I said ended up provoking him? That's ironic. In that case, would it be difficult for you to help us in this situation? Considering Walter's demeanor, I don't believe we can sustain a healthy business at this point. I'm sorry, but we'd like to withdraw. Okay. Walter? Yes? Let's continue this conversation, and it's going to be a long one. Damn it. Mr. Kroger scolded me so badly. My company's gonna find out about this in no time. For now, I need to secure the manpower and hurry up and finish the building before the loss gets bigger. What? Are you saying you want to replenish the manpower from our company? Yes! I thought we ordered with Tombow Construction. Well, things happened. How many do you need? Yes! Whew! I've been able to somehow secure the manpower. The rest is all up to how quickly we can finish the construction. Yay! The construction is finally over! Wait, what the heck is this? Hey, what on earth happened here? Well, it was such a short deadline and we had to start midway. But how would it end up like this? We were told to complete it as soon as possible, so all we did was to follow that order. No, I can't tell our client that we're done when it looks like this. That's why we asked you so many times if you were sure about this. But even then... Look, we have the approval. Please take care of the rest. Hey, wait up! Walter? Yikes, Mr. Kroger! Walter! Mr. Hudson! You've been acting suspiciously these days, so I looked into it, not to find out this was what was going on! I'm truly disappointed in you. Mr. Kroger, I think this type of skinny building could be pretty unique and nice! No way! Mr. Hudson, regarding what happened to Tombow Construction 2, what kind of training do you provide to your employees, huh? We're terribly sorry about this matter. This was all because of my poor supervision. This matter is completely out of the question. We can't pay you for the construction, and we're going to claim damages from your company, too. Oh, no. Walter, why is it that you ended up terminating the partnership with Tombow Construction? Well, it was because we had a disagreement. Mr. Hudson, let me tell you the whole story. Mr. Kroger, don't! Here's what happened. Oh my goodness! Mr. Hudson found out everything, but... Sir, I'm sure you understand how I feel. What are you talking about? Well, we give them orders and that's how they have a job, and yet... It's the other way around! Because they're willing to take our orders, we get to keep our jobs! Geez, I wonder what made you end up in that mindset! As a result, you ended up costing us way more than cutting down the budget! You would say that, but I did it for the sake of cutting down the budget for our company! Walter, are you ready to be responsible? I can't! I'll end up with a few 100,000 or even million, right? That's not something I can pay on my own! But then... Mr. Kroger, what's the matter? Well, I think I might know a solution for this problem. Really? Let me go get an appointment. Wait, Mr. Kroger! I'll handle this matter from here. I'll take care of everything. So all I want you to do is not to do anything unnecessary. That's the best plan. I'm starting to lose trust from the CEO. He said not to do anything, but my position is at stake. This place accepts renovation of the building, huh? I stand a chance with this place. I'm gonna make up for everything that's happened so far. What happened? Mr. Hudson! Did you also do this? It's kind of a long story. I don't want to hear any story. All I want to hear is a yes or a no. Yes? Ah! Why did you do this? I wanted to fix the situation with the building. And you did something completely unnecessary. But we didn't even have a solution to the problem. No, we already found the solution. What? Hello? Tom? What on earth happened here? Geez, this is quite a mess. Was he going to help us with the situation? Yes, with his remarkable technology, we figured Mr. Tom would be able to fix the problem. But this guy... After that day, Mr. Kroger sincerely begged me. I decided to accept the work order for a higher price and with a longer period for us to work on the construction. I had no idea. I thought I could still fix the problem when I saw the picture, but if it's completely demolished, we'll have to rebuild the entire building from scratch. Of course. Isn't this the route where the loss will become even bigger? Walter, Mr. Hudson, it was the vendor who did this. Then go ahead and confirm it with the vendor right now. Okay. Oh no, they're not picking up my call. I see, they were ridiculously cheap because... So, you must have been scammed. I guess there are bad guys out there. Stop switching the subject. That vendor is malicious, but you're as equally guilty for ordering it with them without doing enough research. I completely agree, but I never thought they were scammers. That's exactly it. You're now paying for the fact that you were taking the construction sites lightly. This is happening all because of your lousy mindset and demeanor. Mr. Tom is exactly right. How dare he talk to me like that? All you had to do was not to do anything, and yet you even caused more damage. This is it. I need to at least... I ended up being scammed, and that was partially my fault, but the building had flaws in the first place. What are you trying to say? This means that the building ended up this way because of your construction methods, too! That's not true. But look at what's happened! We conduct safety checks every step of the way when we work on a building. And Walter, you even signed for them! Did you think you could bring me down by coming up with ways to blame me again? You haven't learned your lesson at all! I was just trying to improve this situation! Shut up. All you care about is yourself. That's right. And what's wrong with that? I don't want to end up with a huge debt. I don't want to lose my position and fame that I have right now either. I understand how you feel. Huh? In that case, Mr. Hudson, yup, you're going to be totally responsible for this. So that's how this is going to end? Who would ever want to lend a helping hand to such a selfish person? Okay, fine. You want me to be sorry, right? Sorry! It was my bad, Mr. Hudson. Tom, here, forgive me, please! No, I'm not forgiving you. You're completely underestimating others, and there's no way you're gonna change yourself by apologizing by words only. You're going to be responsible for what you've done! My career! I should have treated my clients better! But by the time he lamented the situation, it was already far too late. As a result of this incident, Torakone Corporation suffered enormous losses, and Walter, as the person responsible, was hit with massive claims for damages. Although the fraudulent contractors who had assisted him were eventually discovered through a police investigation, that did little to reduce the financial burden Walter was left carrying. In the end, he had no one to blame but himself for his own actions. Even so, after leaving Toracona Corporation, he reportedly began working multiple part-time jobs in an effort to repay his debts. Meanwhile, at Mr. Kroger's earnest request, I resumed construction of the building once again. We're gonna make this even better than last time. Sure thing. We got this. Tombo's construction techniques are the best in the industry. Trouble Busters!